Hey girls and guys, welcome back to my channel. If you can hear a little pitter pattering, it's because my dog is literally down here below. And if you can hear like gusts of wind as well, hi, go away. If you can hear gusts of wind as well, it's because it's really windy in England right now, so I apologise. I have closed all of my windows and everything. Hopefully you can't hear it and it doesn't really disrupt us. But today's topic is going to be like a starter guide for newbies on Onlyfans and if you are stuck as well. So stay tuned for this video. Okay, let's get straight into it. So the first thing, when you set up your page, you've been verified, you've had all of your ID verified and all of that, you're going to be looking, so if I'm looking over here, by the way, it's because I've literally written down every single thing that I could think of so that I don't miss anything, and it's all just written down on my laptop. So the first thing that you're going to think about is how to price your page and your content. So there are two ways of doing this. You can have a free page, which is literally it's a free page, so you don't have like a monthly subscription fee like you would a normal page. However, you can lock posts. So for example, I use my free page as like my samples, teasers, and for guys that don't want to commit to a monthly subscription, so I lock certain posts, so like all of like my nude content, my nude videos I lock, and then they can pay to unlock them. This is great if you are only just starting out and you don't have a fan base already, or you don't have a following, because a lot of people like to sign up to a free page. It's free, and then they can choose if they want to unlock anything at their own will. Now, the way that I would do this if I was new, and this is how I actually did do it, was if I have, so I started completely fresh. I didn't have any nude content at all. I think when I very first started, I uploaded like 10 pictures. So I kind of go by the rule, if you have like anywhere between 30 to 50 pictures, then charge a subscription fee. If you don't, I would then do it as a free page so that you can gain followers, and then you can change your subscription fee. You can always change your fee, so you can, and that literally goes for any time. So if you're a paid page, you can change it. You can change it from a free page to a paid page. You can change it from a paid page to a free page. So if I was a newbie, had no fan base at all, would start as a free page just to be able to get my followers up, upload a whole bunch of content on there, and then once I've got around 30 to 50 pieces of content, I would then charge a relatively low price, because even 30 to 50 pieces of content isn't a lot of content. So I would probably charge around $4 to $5 for my content. So that's basically, you can have two, you can also have two pages at the same time as well. You can have a free page and a paid page, which is something that I will be getting into. But you know, you can choose whichever one. I generally go by the rule of, if you've got 30 to 50 pieces of content, then charge. If you don't, and you only have like 10 pieces of content, or you're only just starting out and you have no content, do it as a free page and lock your posts. It's just a lot easier. So your next thing that you want to do is you want to create an interesting bio. So some guys don't read bios. I personally don't read bios. I'm really bad for it, but I know guys that do read bios. And bios are a way to somewhat suck in your customers and let them know what you are selling. So if you are somebody who is a BBW, you would put that on there. If you are a solo content creator, you would put that on there. You also want to put something that is very, what's the word? Mesmerizing? That's not even the word that I'm looking for, but we're just going to use mesmerizing. You want to use something that's going to really suck in guys. So for my bio, the first thing that they see is BBW, tip to be noticed, I'm a horny slut. I know that sounds really weird, but guys absolutely love it. And then I list all the things that I do. So solo content, full videos, no PPV. PPV means pay per view, by the way, and this is something that I will get into, because you can, even on a paid page, you can still charge in your messages for locked messages and videos and things like that, but we'll get into that. So a bio is really important, and you need to make sure that you fill out your bio and that it's not boring either, and that you have everything that you are doing listed in there so that there is no complaints. Nobody can say, oh well, I didn't know you was a solo content creator. Well, hun, you did, because it literally says in my bio, and if you didn't read my bio, that's your fault. So okay, Next thing, I know I'm talking really fast, by the way. It's because I'm trying to get everything in this and I don't want to upload like multiple videos. So next thing is your profile picture. I personally use my selfies as my profile pictures. I am always smiling in my profile pictures. I feel like a smile just is so welcoming. That's just my personal opinion. Guys have always complimented me on my smile and said that it's so nice. So that's how I do my profile picture. I don't think you can post nudity on your profile picture. I think it doesn't have to be like a selfie, but it has to be no nude content on that because anybody can see it. So post a really pretty, I personally, I'm not trying to remain anonymous, I would personally post a really pretty face picture of you smiling. But if not, you can just post like your lips or something. Next thing is your banner. So your banner is what you will see, that's that long picture thing at the top. I see so many girls using like random pictures of beaches and flowers, and whilst that is cute, as a guy, and I always try to look at things from a male's perspective as well because they are what is buying my content. As a guy, that wouldn't draw me into you at all. So for my banner, I've recently changed it actually, but for my banner, what really helped was that I had a picture of me in some red lingerie and I literally just had like my boobs. So nothing was showing, you couldn't really see any nipples, but it was enough to kind of entice. And the red from the lingerie is very bold, so people instantly were drawn to it. Bright colours, red, pinks, all of that always draw attention, and it's the same with things like emojis as well. You're instantly drawn and attracted to them because they're so bright and they're in your face. My laptop just turned itself off. Okay, descriptive captions. I see so many girls post videos and pictures and their captions are very boring. And very boring, I mean 5-minute video, watch me ride my dildo. Okay, that's boring to me. I want to know everything that you are doing in that video. So for me, my descriptive captions are very descriptive, and I won't go into detail about it, but I will. I mean, most of my captions sort of say something like 5-minute video, watch me ride my dildo whilst I look into your eyes, watch me come for you, daddy. All of that, like you really want to describe, you want them to make them feel like they are there with you and that they want to watch that video because they're going to be missing out on something and that it's catered to them. So it's really important that you are posting really descriptive captions. And even, I'm pretty sure, I mean, you used to be able to see it anyway, I'm not sure if you still can, but you used to be able to see, even if someone wasn't subscribed to you, the captions that you post on your feed. So even though they couldn't actually see the posts or the pictures that you've posted, they could still see the captions. So it's always really important to have like a really descriptive caption to kind of suck them in and make them want to watch your content. So descriptive captions. Create a price list. So I always see girls saying things like, oh, I don't know how much to charge for this, you know, what do you guys charge? Do your research before you come into this business, because it's really unprofessional for you to say to a customer to request something from you and then you to be like, oh, hang on, okay, I have to wait a minute, let me go and ask other people, you know, what they charge. Guys generally would like a straight answer then and there. They're very impatient, they don't generally like to wait a long time, and they may have to wait for you to be able to find a price that you are happy to pay. Bear, stop crying. So it's really important that you have like a basic price list. Do your research, find out other girls' prices, price your content and how you want to price it. Bearing in mind that the market is flooded right now, so there are so many girls doing sex work and so many girls charging really cheap prices, so there is quite a lot of competition. Even though a lot of girls, you know, don't like to see it as competition, it essentially is competition. So, you know, just make sure that your prices are fair, and that they reflect the quality of the content that you're posting as well. So charge whatever you like, create a price list, post it on your page, but make sure that you do that before you start posting and things like that. Why are you being so needy? What is wrong? Please don't kiss me. So that is price list, and you can create like a price list as well. I use Canva for all of my like price lists and my like thumbnails and all of like my digital marketing stuff. And it's free as well. I mean, you can pay like a monthly subscription for it for premium, which is what I do, but it is free. So for that, I mean, I use that for like my tip menus and things like that as well. And you can literally just post like a tip menu. Sis, there, stop. You can post like a tip menu and pin it to your page, so that it's the first thing that guys see, so that they know that you sell custom content, and then they know your instant prices as well, so they haven't got to ask how much it is, and they can just tip you, and it just makes life so much easier. So if you are a newbie, which you probably are, you might not have a lot of content. I definitely advise taking some time out before you start advertising and things like that, to do like a couple of home photo shoots, to take some sexy pictures, videos, all of that, because you want to upload as much content as you possibly can before you start off. I see girls quite a lot only have like 10 pictures, and to me, to be quite honest with you, 10 pictures isn't a lot. I don't even feel like 50 pieces of content is a lot. So it's really important that you are able to upload a decent amount of content at the start to draw people in, otherwise you're going to really struggle. A lot of things, like guys always, the first thing that guys always look at is content, how much content you have. Please don't do that there. How much content you have, your prices as well, and then sometimes the bio if they can bother to read it all. But those are the two things. So like how much content you have and your price is literally the main thing that guys will focus on. So it's really important that you have like a decent amount of content to be able to gain subscribers. So I always say to like newbies, always upload like 3 times a day. I know that's a lot, but it helps, and the more you upload, the more you're showing customers that you are always on schedule. Sissy, please stop crying. Her brother's at the vet's right now, so she's very sad. So yes, content, make sure you get it all together, sort it all out first of all, and then upload.